Tina here with My Scrappy Ideas, and I have April's Scrap Your Stash kit to show you today, and then we're going to go through the layouts. I'm not sure if I can get this all in one video, so there may be a second video. If I run out of time, make sure that you watch the second part. So these are the layouts that we're going to do in April. We're using the Buzz and Bumble kit, and we're actually using the Workshop on the Go stamp set. This is the first layout. You'll get everything on here except for this title, the glitter thickers. That's something that came out of my stash that I added. So that's the first page on the first set, and then the second. So we're going to be stamping all of these embellishments, and I actually changed these up for the kit, so I'll be showing you that here in a minute. And then this is the second layout, and again, all of the flowers and this embellishment up here, these are some products that I had in my stash, so they're not going to be in the kit. These are the kits. You're going to be receiving some of the brown bling. All the materials are pre-cut for you. And this is the second layout here. So this is how your kit will come. If you're ordering long distance, of course, all of these are for the stamped embellishments, and they will come already stamped for you so that you don't have to own the stamp if you don't have it. Now I want to show you, because this month all of the kits are sold out. If you would like to do them with us, you have two options if you would like all of the instructions from me. You can order the Workshop on the Go kit, which when you do, you'll get the paper packet. You'll get an instruction sheet that shows you two layouts with all of the cutting instructions and placements for you. So you'd actually get 2 extra sketches because I changed the sketches up. You'll get the exclusive stamp set that we're going to be using this month. This is the only way you can get this stamp set, so it comes in the Workshop on the Go. And then you're going to get 2 sets of embellishments. You're going to get the Buzz and Bumble embellishments and the brown sparkles assortment. So all of this comes in the Workshop on the Go. So if you want to order it, or just order the Buzz and Bumble paper pack and use any stamp set or embellishments that you want, if you order those through my website, myscrappyideas.ctmh.com, I will send you the full instructions and color photos of the layouts so that you can create the 2 layouts that I created for the club. Some of the supplies that you're going to need to create these this month are, you're going to need a corner rounder, all of your basic toolkits, your adhesive and stuff. You're going to need pop dots. You're also going to need a border punch. You're going to need photos, of course. On the original layouts, I stamped the images on Colonial White and the champagne cardstock. But on the kits that you're going to be receiving, you're actually going to receive the champagne and the Colonial White, but also a piece of sunset and a piece of creme brulee. And I did this so that you could have the colored flowers and stuff, which I'll show you the original kit and then the reason that I did it this way. On your champagne cardstock, you're going to want to stamp the seed packet and the You Are My Happy, and you're going to want to set it just a little bit off center towards the bottom, because I actually cut it where there was some space at the top and then did a banner at the bottom. So if you want to do that, make sure that you space it up. And then this Wonderful Beautiful Day, which I stamped, and then I actually cut all the way around it, and then I just filled in with an extra bee and a small flower. On the Colonial White cardstock, you want to do some of your larger flowers, some small ones, and some of the bees. And then on your sunset cardstock, you want to do primarily the small flowers, because those are going to be your small accent flowers that go around. And then I went ahead and stamped an extra big one. And this is probably more flowers than what you're going to use, but I just filled up the cardstock. On your creme brulee, I would do as many large ones as you could. I really wanted to try to get 4, but I didn't quite make it. So then I just filled and just put a few of the smaller flowers on that. Okay, so your kits will come like this. On the original layouts, like I said, they were done with Colonial White and Champagne, and I stamped them. Then you have the choice of coloring them. And the easiest way, I feel, is if you have alcohol markers or any of the colored markers, even our old ones, or if you have another brand. If you have those, then you can just sit and color in. So like on this one, on the seed packet, I don't know if you can see, but there's like some little cross hatching where it shows like a shadow mark. And so where that's at, I just took my marker and then just kind of went over it. I didn't try to color in the whole word, you know, the entire letter. I just wanted just a hint of color, and that will, your eye will fill in the rest of that color. And then I kind of did the center of the sunflowers. If you have the alcohol markers, they always come in sets of 2 with the creme brulee, which is this marker, and then you either receive a light or a dark marker depending on the color. This one has a dark, so this is creme brulee dark. So you could color in the top part of the flower with creme brulee and then use your darker to come out with some shading. So you can add as little or as much as you want. Okay, so like I said, I think that's the easiest way. If you don't have those, if you have a blending pen, you can use it and an ink pad, and you're just going to squeeze the ink pad and then open it, and that's going to load the lid with your color. Okay, so then you would take your blending pen and just pick up some color and lay it in where you want it. Okay, so we'll do this one a little bit more. These are just my extra pieces. Okay, so that's how you use the blending pen. If you don't have the markers or the blending pen, you can use colored pencils, which Close to My Heart does have a set of colored pencils, but you can also use just any colored pencils that you'd pick up from your art store. If you have kids, I'm sure you have colored pencils around. You can even use the Crayola brand. These are Sargent Art brand. I like the Prisma colored pencils. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're color really nice. So you could use colored pencils, and then you could also use a colored pencil with a watercolor brush, where you would get a watercolor effect. You could also use watercolor pencils, and you can color with those plain and then using a watercolor brush. So any of those techniques will work. And again, since I gave you the colored cardstock, your flowers are already going to be colored, so you could simply do nothing, just cut them out and put them on your layout, and you're going to have colored flowers. But they will look even better if you add just a little bit of coloring to them. Okay, so let's move this out of the way, and I'm going to show you how to put the layouts together, how they're assembled. We'll start with the one that's on the cocoa cardstock first.